Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 here on the Hagenstedt map. Let's get back to reliving the glory days. Get this over to here. I'll jump down to the combine after I've tidied up this corner. It doesn't really matter that the combining is going to take a little bit longer because we've got to work on this anyway. And then I've got more plowing that I want to do down the bottom. So, like, we've got a couple jobs that are going to take a minute or two to complete. So now I can go over this bit. And let's just do that. There, like that. Right, that's looking good. And then I go Control S on here. Rotate that round 90 degrees. Right. I had the wheel set out there. I've actually, because I've rotated it 90 degrees, I need to rotate it again and once more to go there. So now we've got it back how it was. I could have just reversed the offset, but no, I didn't want to do that. So then if I bring it back here... it's using the unaltered line that we had. I need to have it set on the new line that I put it on. So I've actually got to bring that back over here to there and then put it going. Is that far enough over? Is that in the right spot right there? We'll find out in a minute. I'm going to lower that down. It looks like it's in the right spot. Bring you down here. Like that. And bring you to that point there. Now, in order to get this to have that, like, to properly get that corner there to be completely straight, what I need to do is I need to go back into this. We'll swap the offset reversal over, and then I've got to move that out. I'll put it to there, like that. Turn the plow over. Like this. And then do it again. So now I've got the front edge of the plow right up against where I want it to be working. And I'm going to actually bring that in. Nope, the other way. Let me go that way then. I'll bring that in there. So he's just over ever so slightly. He's over a little bit further than I've had it before. So it shouldn't make any unnecessary lines. But what it will do is it will just bring out that corner there to absolute perfection. There. That's it. Done. Look at that. That's as square as you're going to get. You are not going to get a squarer corner than that with this plow. I mean, yeah, maybe I suppose you could add an extra pixel or two, but I'd say that was actually pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. So we'll go over here as we've got the offset and we've got everything on here at the moment sort of ready and raring to go. This plow needs to be rotated over. It does tend to work better if you've got it on the other offset. Let me go here. So I want to page up, and I want to put that right on the edge of the road right there. That's where it needs to be. And that's roughly where it's going to be on here. So I don't want to change it now. I want to bring it back here. And then I got to lower that down, make sure that that is actually on the right spot. And this is the bit. He's over a little bit more than I would have liked. But he's not too bad. And he's given us a slight curve on the field as well, which I'm happy with. I am happy with that. I'm going to bring this back over again, and I'm just going to go to this point right here. There, I think. I don't want to go back any further than that. Just to get out those bits. And there, I've got that slight rounded bit just on where the edge of this road sits. And yes, I'm quite happy for it to do that. Perfect. That's gonna be looking fairly neat and tidy. So then I will bring you over this way, back you up a bit, lower you in again, and we will run down the edge of here. Right, why is that changed? That's wider down that end than it is up this end. I don't like that. Look, look! There's an extra tiny little bit on there. That's unacceptable. We're gonna have to alter this. I'll bring you out a little tiny bit like that. There. It's only a half a wheel's width, but I'm hoping that will make the difference and it will join in the bit there. I don't know why it went and altered. That's still not right. Why did it do that then? I didn't change anything, did I? I don't think I did. Might have just been the angle that it's been ploughing at. Right. Well, it's running down there now, but that wasn't where I originally wanted it to go. I didn't want it to be over quite that far, but we've got it running over quite that far now. This is the road that we're keeping down this side. That's going to be fine. It's not too far. Well, I don't think it's too far out. This is my... I am a little bit concerned that I may have gotten a little bit too greedy with that, but I don't like having like a little bit extra. I suppose we can always come back over with the roller, just straighten that bit out again afterwards if we really need to. It's not... I suppose it's not like completely the end of the world. It's close to the end of the world, but not quite. And if I bring you right... Ooh. Bit uneven just there. If it's uneven, it has the possibility of making the plough move in a funny direction. I don't want the plough to move in a funny direction. So I will bring you up to there, like that. I'm going to stop. Alright, we're not going to do any more there for a second. What we're going to do then is we're going to bring it this direction. And we're going to bring it down here. And I'm going to do out this corner from here first. And then we'll do out the other corner. So I want to go back into there, and I want to do that. That's the offset is on the wrong side. There. No, it's not. Add the offset on the right side to start with. Idiot. There. Right. So the offset is on the correct side there. This is where the track is... Yeah, actually, I think that'll be fine. I think that will work out quite well. We put that to there. I'm going to run this all the way back down here. We'll start ploughing just on this line. A little bit uneven there, just going through that bit. But again, that's not anything that we need to worry about too much. No, that's no good. It's got to go over just a tiny bit. Just enough to be able to take care of that grass. I don't want a line of grass left behind. That's not going to work for me. Absolutely don't want a line of grass left behind. So let's lower you down like that. That's removing that line of grass. And that will do it all the way up through. And then this will bring it up to a nice, delicate point on this corner up here, which is what we want. I mean... Actually, we don't want that. We do want a slight give on the edge of the road here. We do want like a slight angle on it. Just to allow for the larger trailers to be getting around that corner. That would end up being a slightly better thing for us to have. So what we'll do over here is I will rotate the plough over. And I'm going to do this bit by eye. I'm going to just bring you there. I'm going to lower that plough down like that. And I'm going to turn you round there. That's as much as I'm going to do. I've got one more little bit right there. You can see there's a bit there. That's definitely uneven. So I want to try and straighten that bit out if I can. I don't know if I can do that by eye or not. I might be able to bring this over this way a little bit, like that. Try and do it to there. Slower you down. All you got to do is just, like, turn with the... There, right. Turn with the plow. Turn with the plow again. There. Right, that got it. That got it. That's all I wanted. I didn't want to do anything too fancy. And there. So I've got like a little bit off the corner. It's not a neat and tidy square, but that does allow us for getting around that corner just ever so slightly with some larger trailers, which I think is something that we do want to be able to do. Now I can go into this bit. Drop my plow into there. Like that. And run off down this side. Excellent. Yeah, so I've got 3 of the corners. I've just got one more corner that I need to do out, which we will do down here. And this one is fairly straightforward. I don't have anything particularly complicated down here, I don't think. I can... Once I've done this corner here, we're then ready to bring the cultivator up here. We can bring that one up and get that one started. So you will just go to there. Then I'm going to step over to this side, like this. And Alt-X. Get that one fastened onto there, like that. Lower you down. And run you over to the corner. Oh, one more little bit like that. There. Excellent. Right. And then I bring this corner in as well, except I'm going to try and do this bit by eye. So, no, I don't want to lower you down just yet. I want to turn you over, and then I want to lower you down, and we'll bring in this corner by eye. Just like this. This is how precise you can get the corners. I probably won't do all of the other fields quite this accurately. We won't spend quite this much time trying to get them absolutely perfect, because it does take a bit of time to, like, get all of the corners lined up. So I probably won't worry about it too much. But, I mean, it does look... You got to admit, it does look pretty good. If you get the corners set up nicely like that, it does end up looking quite nice. Yeah? Nice, neat, tidy corner on your field. That does look pretty good. And, of course, the other option is to just do it a little bit roughly and then get the roller and GPS with the roller in a straight line all the way around the edge. Which is what I used to do, because I didn't have a GPS mod. So you used to put the... plow the field out as far as I could, and then once I'd done that, I would then go and get the smallest seed drill and use the smallest seed drill on it instead. And if you ran around with the very smallest seed drill, you'd have a sort of a tractor's width around the edge of the field that wasn't quite plowed up as much as the rest of it was, but it still looked pretty good. Now, that bit there, in theory, that is covering the whole of the end of the field. I'm going to do another pass on there, just in case there is a small but almost invisible line down through, which you won't notice until the crops grow, and then you will end up noticing like a little tiny little bit that is frustrating and annoying, and then you've got to go back with the plow and you've got to sort of tidy it up afterwards, and we don't want to do that. So if we do it right this time, if we go back over it this time, I'll just make sure that there isn't such a line in there, and then we won't have to worry about it. And then head over to here. So all I've got, I need to do a little bit down the other end of the field, which we'll go and do next, and then we've just got the long runs down this side. Before I go and get started on the bits down there, I could actually go and get the other cultivator, and we could bring that one up. Get started with that. Let me get the plow down there. Just stop the creation of fields. We'll bring the cultivator up, and we can set that one going on the field just while I do this piece on the edge. The tractor won't catch up with us. And we can empty out that combine, and then we can get back going with this again. I'm going to swing round and pick up the oats off the combine here, and then we're going to take a quick look at the map. I have started a new recording session, and in the meantime I have actually gone and bought all of the land in between, all of the extra bits. I now own all of it. I added in extra money, and I bought up all of these extra bits, all in between the fields, so that we can sort of carry on. We can now expand the fields how we want, rather than just being limited to set areas that we can do, and we can sort of advance as we wish to, rather than having to do things in set way. So what that does also mean is I can come over here onto this edge, and I'll be able to do some stuff over here with the like with setting it all, and with having the extra bits of land and stuff like that. The comments in the comments section, almost everybody said, yes, go for it and buy it. A few people did say that they didn't think I should. A few people said that they thought that I should be only buying it briefly to get rid of that one tree down there and then put it back again. But the majority of the comments did seem to be along the lines of, go for it, buy it all up. With this series is about sort of doing it how you used to do it in FS13. And in FS13... you bought the fields, but you were allowed to do things to the land in between. So we're sort of, it's more accurate like this. So there's one thing that I would like to do before I do anything further here, is I want to go into the landscaping mode like this. And I just want to have a look, because this corner sticks up ever so slightly. So I'd just like to even that out, because if you don't, what you end up with is a little tiny bit of land where the combine grounds itself when it's trying to do its combining. Now, all the way down through here, the rest of it seems fine. I'll probably get rid of that tree there, but I won't actually do anything with it. To offset the extra land that we now have available, I will not be selling any more wood chips. Well, I won't be selling any wood chips. I haven't sold any wood chips anyway. I won't be selling any. Wood chips will not be sold. I will leave them just as they are. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set the land to that level, and I'm just going to push it in a little bit right there. It's not much. Not altering very much here. I'm just altering a little tiny bit like that. I'm just bringing it back. There. It's putting a little bit of a step into it at the moment. And then I'm going to do that bit like that, and I'm just going to even it up like that on there, and that's it. I'm not gonna do anything more. What I am going to do though is I'm going to switch over to this, and then I'm going to switch to the grass texture, which is that one. Whoa. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting oh wow, okay, so we've got lots of different flower types that we can put in, and we've got like the muddy ground with just grass coming up through. That's the one that I actually wanted to get, and then I can have a whole load of... Actually, I can have... Oh, this is cool! Whoever done the work on this map, like, there's a lot of stuff that they have done, and little details that are absolutely fantastic. This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. I can't remember how to... Oh, Control E. No. You make the thing smaller. Rotate camera. Oh. That one. There. Right. I want to make that a little bit smaller. And I want to do some shrubs along here. If I make it a bit bigger. There. I'll do some shrubs along the end. That is wicked cool. I am loving this. Look, we can put a few. I mean, yeah, having a whole hedgerow of them is not entirely 100% sort of realism, but you know, at this point, oh, there's bigger ones there. All right, well, we can mix it up a little bit. We'll put in some bigger ones there, and there's even bigger ones going in there, like that. Mix that up a bit, and then got some grass going in here. I don't know what... I don't know if that's grass that will... That's weeds there. That's other weeds. You know what? Let's put in a few flowers over here. Like that. And then... Now I'm onto concrete. Okay, we've got a nice little textured concrete there. Actually, we're going to want a bit of stone out there, I suppose. I'm liking this. I'm just going to leave that. That is a whole little surprise there that I really wasn't expecting. Having all of these extra textures and all these other little bits that we can add in. That is very cool. I really like it. So we will be making use of that later on. We'll definitely have to come along and make some use of that. Now, I want to go into there, and I've got Agro Plow on there. That's the one that we're using. So I auto... No, I don't want to auto width me. I want to Agro Plow like that. Is that how I just click on it like that? Oh, no, because Agro Plow... Right, if I don't plus, that's setting a new one. I think I just click on it. But how do I change that? I'm not sure. I don't want that on 2.54 because I had this one set on 2.5. That's and I had it deliberately set on that. So if I go here, double click it maybe? No. Go to you. Maybe like that. No. There must be a way. Right, that makes a new one. That edits an existing one. And then that deletes one, which I don't want to do. I want to just have this one. Try right-clicking it. No. Alright, well, I'll just do it like that, and then I've got the offset on here, and I've got the offset reversal is off. I've got show lines. Let's just try it like this then, shall we? We're going to put you over here. And I actually want to turn the plow over like this. And we're going to try and add in an extra line or two on this. So I want to do Alt page up like this. That will slide it across into there. And then I can set the thing going like this. And then I need to do Control Y to... No, is it Control Y? No, it's just Y, not Control Y. Allow create fields. Right. I've got everything set as it needs to be. So you're going to go to there and you're going to lower down. And you're going to start working. So we're going to go... Helper C's got a full grain tank. Yeah, I'm aware of that. What I did say was that if I could turn this into field, we'll come up through and we'll remove the bushes all the way up through there. Just because I'd like to remove those bushes. And then once we've done that, then we can go out the other side and we can take that up to that road. And I did originally say that I could delete the road completely and then not use, and so we don't use it. We only have the road going in the other direction. I'm kind of thinking that's not such a good idea. We will keep the road. Though I don't know. I don't see any reason why we should, because we got the other road that goes up. So it sort of feels like a little bit of waste of land. It means that we'd be able to have just this little tiny bit extra. We got 2 extra passes we can do with the plow on this side now, which is fantastic. That's even more field that we will have open to us. I'm not sure how accurate I'm going to do this corner right here. I'll have a think about that. We'll see. We want to spin round, get you going this way, like this, and I haven't changed the offset reversal, but because the plow is reversible, we don't need to change any offset reverses. Forward a little bit. There, that's about right. Okay, and we do one more pass. This should remove all of the shrubs in this line all the way up through here, which is what I wanted to do. We wouldn't have been able to do this without being able to buy up all of the extra land, and this is pretty much how I used to do things. I would go out as far as I could push it, and I think this is about as far as I can push it. You know, you look at the edge and you look at the curve of the field. You've got to allow for the bigger combines later on, and are they going to be able to get through that without sort of grounding out? If it looks like they're going to be grounding out, then it does start to cause a problem. It's getting a little bit uneven there in places. For the most part, I don't want to be doing anything with the landscaping. Like, I'm not going to landscape right out across the cliff there and take all of that extra land. That's not something that I would want to do. So it's just 2 passes up through here so that I could remove the line of shrubs. That's all I wanted to do. Just have that ability to be able to do that. I think that's all we really need. And then this bit here, this bit on this corner, I'm going to leave it like that, just where the natural edge for the plough ran. And we'll have that kind of corner like that. So it doesn't have to be perfectly squared off. And then this bit over here, I'm going to drop that one in there. And just bring that out this way a little bit. Turn that, there we go. That's all I need to do there. And that corner is finished. I'm going to do no more to that corner. I'm going to go over this side. And we're going to do another few runs now. So that tree there needs to be removed so that we can properly get over to the edge. And then there's a tree down there on that corner that I also thought that I wanted to remove. So I think we'll do that next. So we'll put you here. No, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. I'll keep this one going a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here. I'm going to go to that one, and I'm going to 90-degree rotate that so that we get to that point. And I'm going to turn the plow over a minute. Like this. Right there. And then I can Alt-X and join onto that one. Lower the plow down. And then I can run up and down this end. And I'll do the same over the other end. I think I may have already done the other end. And then once we've done this little bit here, just the bulk of it, we can get the tractor with the cultivator working in this field. Which is what I was going to do anyway. There. Get the tractor with the cultivator working in the field. And then once we've done that, once we've got that tractor and cultivator up here and started working, then we can finish off the bit on this side. That's what I'd like to do. But before I finish off the bit on this side, I'll go and get the tools for removing the trees. As we're now going to be doing that as well. You can go rollicking off up through here and doing a grand job with it too. What are we planting next? Canola next, isn't it? We've done the 3 crops, so we're going to be doing canola next. A few people said that they thought that I should store all of the straw from this harvest that we're going to be doing. So that we've got some for cows, because it could be a little while before we actually get back to doing cows. Now, this is a fair point. You know, it could be a little while, but I'm also thinking, well, where are we going to store it? We can only store it loose. We'd have to... I mean, yeah, we can put it anywhere we want, because we don't have seasons, so it's not going to rot. But I don't like the idea of doing that. I don't like the idea of storing it. If it was bales, I would happily stick it in a stack outside, because we could say that we're putting a sheet over the stack. So that's quite sort of realistic. But storing a big pile of loose straw, I've seen plenty of loose material, loose hay, loose straw being stored inside, in barns. I've never seen a stack of loose straw being stored outside that hasn't been properly built into a haystack. And I've never seen a haystack being built out of material that has been brought in using a big old forage wagon or something like that. Bringing it in using a hay rake, you know, we're going back many years now. People just don't build haystacks in their fields anymore. Not, you know, with a thatched... I think we've relived enough glory days just for a moment. We're going to take a breather. We're going to have a little bite to eat. And then we can get back to it, nice and refreshed, and relive a few more glory days. There should be some names coming up right now that you can have a look at. It's names of people who are in the Great Book of Names, people who have supported this channel, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.